All right, step 4. If you have missed step 1, 2, or 3, please swing over to my profile and catch those. We are continuing a deeper conversation today from last week's question of the week of who would you be if nobody ever told you who you should be? Who would you choose to be? And then we did that deep guided meditation with the podcast airing on Friday over on our YouTube channel. Go check it out if you haven't already, because we are addressing the deeper meaning and understanding behind that question of who would you be? Bring it closer. All right. So, step 4, we are looking at why you are afraid to become that dream version of you, the version of you that's always been inside but has always been muted. Why are you afraid of that person? So in step 4 today, we've been dancing around something all week, okay? And we're going to touch into this very, very, very gently. Every time that fear pops up in you, I know there's multiple fears. Boop, boop, boop. I'm afraid of doing this. I'm afraid of doing this. I'm afraid of doing this. I don't want to do this. They're too loud. They're too soft. They're too muted. They're too bold. They're out there and they're showing the world exactly who they are and they're freaking amazing. But I can't do that. All right, we're addressing those fears, okay? And every time you get looking at a fear, our brain has a funny way of going, ooh, you're afraid of that because of this, all right? Now I'm going to take a pause right here really fast. Life coaching and spiritual advising is not a replacement for professional help, okay? I'm just going to say that right here, right now. All right, so what we are doing is we are touching into that inner child, that inner mother, that inner you, into those deep, dark shadows inside. Every time that fear pops up, you have a memory that goes along with them. I want you to pick one soft memory, okay? One soft memory that is associated with that fear. And you already know exactly what that one is because it was in your mind instantly, all right? Only one. Don't do them all. That's asking for a whole lot of hurt and pain and a massive transformation that rocks worlds, okay? And not always in a good way. But it's important that we do this. It's important that we actually look at the situation. However, I don't want you to go back into it, okay? Because that's traumatic. That's traumatizing. And we're not about re-triggering you. So all week long, we've been addressing the areas in your life that make you want to lash out and preach and do all the things. Yeah, man. Right here, right now, in step 4, we're going to check in with ourselves again. Because you can't heal from the past if you are still holding on to that residual energy, that residual emotion, the frame, like thoughts in your brain that keep popping up and holding you back, going, like as soon as you go to take that run off that starting line and just go after your dream and be the amazing person that you truly are and just like, yeah, be the champion of your life that you want to be. Every time you get ready to go to walk up to that line, you got these thoughts running in your brain going, you can't win that. You can't do that because remember this time? Remember when that happened? Remember when it's going to happen again. You're waiting for that second shoe to drop. Always just waiting for it to happen. Just waiting. Just here in the back of your brain. You might not even realize that it's happening because your brain hasn't fully rewired itself. And y'all, before you start taking this in a way that is like, oh, you're hitting on those heartstrings and this is like a personal attack. We all have this. Every single person that has ever existed has had moments in their life that has held them back from becoming the fullest version of them. Every single person. You're not alone in this. You're not alone. We are all there. We have all had moment after moment after moment, event after event, people after people that have come into our life, that have transformed our life, that in those moments and in those time frames, it felt like something that was so absolutely horrible and wrenching and just, ugh. It was not easy. It sucked. You definitely don't want to do it again. But somewhere in yourself, in your meat sack, to quote the beautiful Blue Bodhi, Somewhere in your meat sack, you're still holding on to that, believing that you deserve that you should have that you need that you are comfortable with that, and we're moving beyond that. We're no longer comfortable living with the crap other people put on us. We are transforming because the blessings that were waiting for you when that happened are still waiting for you right here, right now, in the palm of your hand. All you got to do is go wash your hands off, man. Like, get rid of it. And just go, yeah, I'm this, man. This is who I am. All right. So, what I'm going to have you do, I know you've got that memory sitting there in your mind, and it might be just like making you want to break down and cry. And if you feel tears, man, just let them flow. If you want to cry, let them cry. If you want to go out and like yell at the moon, or just go outside and just yell like a freaking warrior, go out and do it. I want you to do it, okay? But before we do any of that, I want you to take a seat. Just sit down. Close your eyes. Take 3 big deep breaths in through your nose, all the way down to the bottom of your belly. Try to breathe into your belly button through your nose. It takes a little training, but you can do it. I know you can. Take it and fill your stomach up and hold that breath for just a moment, and then let it go. Blow it out through your mouth and get rid of it. Just get rid of it. Okay? Do that 3 times. Now, keep your eyes closed and put your hand on your heart. Go, Crystal, or insert your name. I'm Crystal, by the way, if this is the first time we've met. Hello. How did that make us feel? When that moment flashes in our mind, how did we feel? And I want you to truly listen to what your body tells you. More often than not, this is a single word, maybe one single sentence. Write down what it is that you feel, what your mind said, what your heart said, what your body said, what your spirit said, your soul. Write down what you hear your body say. Be kind and gentle to yourself as you go through this, babe, because this is challenging work. And not everybody is in a place where they are able to fully accept and to do it yet. Please note that I said yet. Everybody has their own healing time, their own time of when they actually get to a point when they're truly ready to release another layer of the things that have happened to them in their past. And everything that has ever happened to you, remember, it didn't happen to you. It happened for you, to help transform you, to remind you of the amazing, powerful person that you truly are. The person you always have been inside, but you've either hid them, caged them, or denied them. We're no longer denying ourselves. You felt what you felt. And nothing will change that. But how you proceed forward, you can change. The way you speak to yourself, the way you speak to others, the way you react, the way you feel inside when a situation comes up that reminds you, you can change that. All right, tune in tomorrow as the podcast airs out tomorrow, and I'm so proud of you. Keep going. You've got this.